What's up, YouTubers? Rich from 2RC Productions here, and we got a little unboxing video here. I was recently contacted by Tim Glutz from RCNewb.com, and he had told me that he was going to send me some scale accessories. And Tim picked up a 3D printer a little while back, and he's been working on some cool designs and making stuff for some RCs, and contacted me and asked if I'd want to check them out, and I said, hey, absolutely. So very, very cool of Tim to send me this stuff. This came in the mail. My wife had cut the tab, but I have not opened the box at all. I was waiting till the weekend so I could video this while I'm unboxing. He did tell me that he had a couple accessories for the 1/24th scale Losi micro trail tracker. So I have those sitting here. I have no idea what's in the box other than he had mentioned some exhaust pipes. So we're going to get to it now and unbox this. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow, that's neat. There, let's see. I'm just gonna kind of dump everything out here. All right. Nothing else in the box. Some packing peanuts. These aren't the good peanuts to eat. Don't eat these. I know they're called peanuts, but you don't want to eat them. They're definitely not tasty, and I don't think they're good for your digestion. If you eat these, I don't know how your stomach would be afterward. Probably get some gas pains and so forth. So definitely don't want to eat those. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, nice. RCNewb sticker. I don't have any of those, so that's awesome. I will put it right up here where I put my channel stickers, which I don't have that many of them. I have a James Johnson RC. I have a Poppies RC. I have a two midlife RCs, and one of the small sample 2RC Productions that Josh from Midlife sent me, prototype. And then the RCNewb, we'll put that right up there. So what do we got here? We have, oh, that's sweet. We have a 1/10 scale jerry can, gas can for the back of like my Deadbolt. Is exactly where that's going to go. It's going to go on my Deadbolt. Actually yellow, that'd be diesel fuel, I'm assuming, or it's just a color. It could be diesel fuel, or we could paint it any color we want. We could paint it red, we could paint it black, whatever we want to do. Nice scale sleeping bag. That'll go with my Deadbolt as well. Another small sleeping bag will absolutely go in my Deadbolt. And this is pretty sweet. This is the rack. This is the Tim's been doing a lot of work with his with his Proline little scale crawler. Why am I drawing a blank on the name of that thing right now? I can't think of the name of it. Forgive me. But it's the Proline Ambush. Proline Ambush. 1/24th scale ambush crawler. And, oh, this is neat, man. It's just amazing how small in the detail that you could do with those 3D printers. I mean, I'm not a techie guy at all, so I don't really understand how the whole process works. The machinery end of it is more understanding than the computer side of it. So basically they're little gas cans. You got a black one, a yellow one, and a red one, all side by side in this little tray. And then there's a couple of sleeping bags, mini size like this. This is the 1/10 scale sleeping bag, and these are the little tiny 1/24th scale sleeping bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on adapting these, whatever he gave me, I am going to adapt to my vehicles. I'm going to combine it all as part of one video. How cool is that? So, and then it has this little plastic tray that it sits in. There's like little handles on the side. So I'm going to mount that to my, oh, look at that. I didn't even see the button. He gave me an RCNewb button as well. Sweet. Didn't even see that. Okay, now let's see what we got here. These must be the exhaust pipe assemblies he was talking about. And he wasn't sure how it would work on the trail tracker because he designed them for the ambush. Okay, got some small zip ties there. I guess the zip ties are what you attach these. So these will go up inside there. Oh, that's neat. So he's got the little bracket here where it seems pretty straightforward. This thing will probably fit over a frame rail. And then you cinch it up with something. Now, I don't know exactly how this will work. Oh, yeah, right up there. Look at that. I can just kind of pop it up there right now on the frame without even getting crazy. And that, you could go on the top or the bottom. Whoops. Oh, boy. Shot it out like a cannon. you can go on the top or the bottom. Let me get this body off here so we get a better look at this. Take the body off. So basically you got the little frame rail in the back here. And that, look at that. Wow, is that cool. So that snap, there's a right and a left. And it just sits right on there. Now just for good measure, without mounting them, I could stick those on there and see where we're at. That is cool. Look at that. And then you can paint them up. Like I'll probably paint them up like silver stainless looking. Run them back and then they'll stick out. And now you can mount them. Possibly you can mount them on the inside, lower them, higher them, whatever you want to do. But hopefully that shows up in the camera. Let me try to get a good angle there. That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty ingenious, dude, to come up with something like that. Very, very cool. And I'll work on getting that put on here. Like I said, I might paint those up. I'll paint them silver so they stand out and mount those babies on there. And then he included some little small zip ties as well to attach them. So that's pretty sweet. All right, so I'm going to break away. I'm going to get all this stuff outfitted on my vehicles. These cool, super cool scale accessories from RCNewb, Tim Gluth. And I'm not sure, I think he has actual, he's starting like a side business. I know he started a side business selling these accessories, selling certain accessories, I believe, for the ambush here. And I'm not sure exactly what he's calling that side business, but you can find Tim at RCNewb.com and ask him any questions that you want. So I'm going to break away. I'm going to put all these accessories on my vehicles. I'll mount it to the trail tracker. Actually, I'm going to mount it to my trail tracker. I'm going to mount it to my trail tracker. I'm going to figure out where I could do with this. Maybe I could put this up in the back like that, or maybe I want to strap it right to the roof. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure that out. And then I'll put the sleeping bags in the jerry can in my SCX10 Deadbolt. So, what's up, YouTubers? Rich back here, and working on the RCNewb custom 3D accessories. And what I decided to do, instead of using the standard pickup truck, I have a 55 Chevy customized model body that I had made a few years back and gave it that weathered look, and it looks really cool. Gotten a lot of good feedback on this rig. And this is more or less the show body for this thing. When it's up on the shelf, I leave it on the body. It looks really cool. So I got the flat trail bed on it with the roll bar that I made out of the old parts tree, and then the body itself. It's got some rust on it and some like body work on it. It's primer gray, and I'm using the RCNewb accessories in the back. I had another tire back there. I took the tire off, and I'm not using the tray at the current time. It is awesome. It's cool. It's got like the handles. It's really neat, but I didn't like the way it looked on top of the pickup truck, and it didn't really fit my scale rig, and then it covered up where my body posts go through. So I decided to not use that for now. I'm going to save that for something in the future. And I have just mounted the 2 sleeping bags, and I detailed the cap on the cans and just glued those 2 in. And then what I'm doing is I have the black can that I'm painting blue, and I'm going to also mount that on the back. And then I painted the exhaust tips silver, and I found out a way to mount those, integrating them into the bed. It'll look really sharp. So I'll check back in a few minutes once those dry in it. Alright, YouTubers, we're back, and we got the little 1/24 scale micro trail tracker with the 55 Chevy pickup body with the trail rig bed on the back, all complete. And right now we are showcasing Tim from RCNewb's accessories, scale accessories. So he sent me out this tray, like I said, to put the stuff in, and I took it out, and he's got a couple sleeping bags that he made me, and then the red and the yellow can, those are the actual plastic color, and then this one was black, and I painted it blue. And all I did, very simple installation, is just installed the 2 sleeping bags with some super glued the tanks down. And then the other cool thing he sent was the dual exhaust tips, which you could see them there, and they look really neat. So those basically have this bracket set up that you can attach them to the, let me clarify that these scale accessories were made for the Proline Ambush. I don't have the Proline Ambush, and when Tim contacted me, he wanted to know if, you know, how these accessories would work on the trail tracker. So the dual exhaust tips that he made, they're independent, and they would easily slip over the frame rail, either top or bottom, depending how high you want the exhaust tip to be. And in my case, I just attached them around the frame or around the bed, and then they're right at the perfect height. I just slid them over there, got them even, put a dot of glue on there, my Gorilla Glue that I used. And you can see I painted the tips silver, and you can see them sticking out, and they look really cool. So very, very awesome. And the thing that's cool about scale accessories is you can, even the scale accessory itself, you can modify it. You can, you know, if you need a file on it, cut on it, change colors, add a holder to it like Tim made here, the holder to carry the stuff. I mean, there's unlimited options. And even these exhaust pipes that he had designed for the Proline Ambush work perfect on a 1/24 scale tracker. And I have a custom body, and they still work. So, and I didn't have to modify the exhaust pipes at all. So very, very cool. I think it looks neat. I still got my tires up there on my roll bar the way I had it. And I think it really looks sharp. Gives it a really cool look. You can see the front of the truck. It's got neat styling. This thing has a ton of articulation. It's a pretty cool rig. Parts are harder to come by for these. Daniel Dufour this week was looking for parts, and he actually ended up finding a place that had them. But these Losi vehicles that are discontinued, they're getting harder and harder and harder to come by for parts. Not only the trail trackers, but the Desert Truck, Micro T, all the ones that they've discontinued. So, all right, that's it for this portion. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to finish up my SCX10 Deadbolt, because he gave me a few scale accessories for the 110 scale vehicle, and I'm going to show you that in a few. All right, YouTubers, here is the finished scale accessories that RCNewb sent me. I attached the 2 sleeping bags up to the upper rack of the Deadbolt. I think it looks really cool. I like the style of material, this foam material and felt that he uses. I've done a couple. I did a couple for Josh from Midlife out of denim material and other type of cotton shirts or whatever, but I like this material. It's pretty cool. So there's the 2 sleeping bags, and then there's the jerry can in the back. And it originally was yellow, and what I did was I weathered it up a little bit, and I painted it gray, and then went over it with some red and black and some rust color to give it a little weathered look, and just attached it at the back. Seems to me now to be the best place that I could put it on this rig, because I do put my GoPro in the back as well. So that looks cool, and I want to thank Tim again for sending me this stuff and let me try it out. Very, very cool. The can looks good in the back, sleeping bags look good, and really like the way the 55 Chevy trail tracker turned out with the scale accessories in the back. Looks very, very cool. We had some weird weather last week, man. I apologize for the delayed videos. I didn't put up a video at all last week, and it was so nice in the Midwestern. It was like mid-70s, high 60s, and we were taking advantage of being outside, spending some time outside. Did some work on Richie's GT, did some work on the Bullet. We ordered some parts and installed those and got some wheel time last week because it was so nice out. You know, you get itching to get out. The weather gets a little bit nice, and we're kind of tricked thinking it's, you know, ooh, the nice weather is happening. Let's get outside. Oh, this is great. And everybody's like wearing T-shirts and shorts thinking it's going to last. Now it's a week later, and it's 30 degrees out and snowing. So it was a nice little taste, little odd to have that kind of weather in the middle of winter. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing long term, but definitely was enjoyable last week. So again, want to thank Tim for sending me this stuff. It's awesome. Tim's been very good to me over the past few years. We've known each other, inviting me on his podcast and showcasing my vehicles and so forth, and just a really cool dude. Check out his website, RCNewb.com, smallscalerc.com. Check out his stuff. He does a great job on his websites. And right now we're at around 2,248 subscribers, which is awesome. And I want to thank everybody for the support of the channel. I want to thank all the new people that have come aboard. I've been meeting a lot of new people, been commenting, and obviously as the channel grows, there's going to be more and more people watching. And I encourage everybody to comment, leave a comment, let us know you're out there. You know, there's so many people out there that we don't even know, and when we had the giveaway, like I said, there was a lot of people that were commenting that, you know, we haven't heard from before. So the SC28 was sent out to Inconsistent Tech Dad. He was the winner of the 2,000 sub giveaway, and he did contact me and let me know that he did receive it, so that's good. I always worry about stuff when I send stuff in the mail that it's going to show up. And I think that's about it, guys. So again, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for the support of the channel. And till next time, we'll see ya. Rich from 2RC Productions here, signing out.